Namaskar and welcome to Kunle Consult once again. Today I will speak about a topic about which you may be hearing many times in your horoscope from an astrologer. And then as time passes, or even looking at the past, you wonder, has it really happened or why it has not worked in my chart? And this concept is called Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. Now, in horoscope, there are many Raj Yogas where you are supposed to get something extra or something big. And even bigger than that, what astrologers talk about is Neej Bhang Raj Yoga. That is when there is a planet which is in its debilitated state, that is the lowest point, or Nijka as it is called, and simultaneously either there is a planet in that particular sign only, sitting in that particular sign only, which is in its exalted sign, or the house in which the debilitated planet is sitting, the owner of that is in a exalted state, which means there's a combination of one planet connected to the other planet in such a way that one planet is in debilitated state and the other planet is in exalted state. And that is called a Nij Bhang Raja. Now, let me first break some myths. One of the most popular myths is that if you have a Nij Bhang Raja, then whatever is the bad effect of the planet which is in debilitated state will not happen. And you will get only the good part and multiplied by it by a multiplication factor because it is Nij Bhang Raja. Now, this is completely a myth and it does not work that way. Please separate out the two for a moment and understand it this way. You have a planet which is in debilitated state and you have a planet which is in exalted state. They may be connected, but each one of them will give its own result in its own period. There is no getting away from it. So, Nij Bhang Raj Yoga does not mean that the bad part of the combination will not happen. Bad part of the combination associated with the planet, which is in a troubled state, will not happen. That is an absolutely false myth which a lot of people carry. And therefore, that is why they keep wondering that if an astrologer has told me that I have got a Nij Bhang Raj Yoga in my horoscope, why is it not fructified? There are some other parameters also. So before I explain this in deep, let me tell you the first condition for any Nij Bhang Raj Yoga to work. Each house has a Shadbal or a certain amount of strength. And this is often defined in numbers. If you open the Shadbal chart, then you will see, 450 points or 500 points. So these are nothing but relative strength of each house of your house. Now, let me categorically say that if the strength of that house is below somewhere around 450, 475, then you will not feel the effect of any Rajyog for that matter. Forget about Nijbang Rajyog. So, which essentially means that the strength of the house where this combination of Rajyog or Nijbang Rajyog is working, there must be sufficient strength in this house, probably more than 500 definitely, for you to feel. Otherwise, it does not fructify to the end to make you feel that something is happening. Now, assuming this is correct, that means you have sufficient strength in that house, what happens? So in Neech Bhang Rajyo, there is one planet which is in a very troubled state, debilitated state, and one planet which is very powerful and good mood, which is the exalted state. So the concept is that this exalted planet, which is in good mood or very powerful strength, in whichever way you define it, that overcompensates something which is bad, and in this case is a debilitated planet. Therefore, what is also equally important to understand is the more you will get the good effect of Neej Bhang Raj Yoga, the more the downside will also happen on the other side. It is never, as I said, never that the downside will not happen. The more the high side you will get into, the more the downside will happen. Or conversely, the more the downside happens in Neej Bhang Raj Yoga, the more it compensates on the better side later. The second part, which is more again an important part to understand, which is when does this happen? Now, sometimes if the exalted and the debilitated planet, which is connected, are sitting in the same house, then you get that effect of down and up at the same point, which means on one side of the life you will be going down severely, and on the other side of the life you will be going up constantly or very high. So the Neej Bhang on both sides, on both extremes, happens together if it is happening in the same house. Example, for example, you have Saturn and Sun in Libra. Now, Saturn is exalted in Libra, Sun is debilitated in Libra. So, if both of these planets are sitting in Libra sign, then you have a Neej Bhang Raj. Assuming, of course, the strength of the house is there, as I said, what will happen is that both things will happen simultaneously. Now, since Sun is debilitated and Saturn is exalted, what will happen is at the same point in time, your father's physical health or life will be dramatically going down, most probably the health, while your career will be rising up to the top. So both these events will happen together. As your career goes up, your father's health or anything else related to your father will be going down dramatically, and your career will be going down. Because Sun and Saturn are exalted, debilitated, doing a Neej Bhang Raj Yoga in your chart at the same point. If you have that Sun Saturn Neej Bhang Raj Yoga, I'm giving you an example how it works. So this is a case where both the things happen together. So again, it is not that if this combination is there, nothing happens to your father. Your father's health or other issues, due to other issues, will come. His life will come down as your career is going up. Saturn Sun combination, Neej Bhang. Let's take another combination where, for example, Saturn is in Aries and it's correspondingly Mars is in Capricorn. So here Saturn is in a debilitated state, Mars is in exalted state. Now both, if in your horoscope this is the combination, then both the houses are very different, which means the effect of the downside and the upside will come at different points. So here first probably everything related to Aries will come down. Now Aries is your start, your health, all these things. So wherever Aries is placed, that will first come down. And then wherever Capricorn is placed, that will go up. So if I take a straight Kal Purush Kundli in this combination, then in the first phase, your health will go dramatically down, where people may even question whether you will survive. And then you will survive. And after a point in time, again, since it is Capricorn where Mars is there, because of your hard work, same physical body again, your career will boom like anything. You will go to the highest point of it. But since these are in two different houses, the sequence will be in a different point in time. It will not be the same. So I hope you understand basically the concept of Neej Bhang Rajyog. When it actually fructifies at what strength, it does not mean that the bad side will not happen. In fact, it means the other way, the more the bad side, the more the higher side. And if it will happen at the same point in time or at different point in time. I hope you like my video. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet, so that you continue to get my videos, and subscribe to my Telegram channel where I give regular updates, since it's not possible to make videos every time. Thank you for watching.